Tuesday, and around 7, we're going to prep some Kingmaker. And then I got a little bit of time before 6 o'clock. So I wanted to work on my actual player character for Pathfinder, which is Lotus, a witch. So she's a anime cat girl, witch. So we're playing in Strength of Thousands. I don't think there's going to be any Strength of Thousands spoilers, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. It's a magic school. The DM, you might have heard of him, Dom Odyssey. He can be a bit of a hard ass. You know, I'm just throwing that out there. So he's giving us a lot of build options, but also like they're still kind of limited in their own way. So what I mean is we get free archetype, which is the greatest house rule, optional rule. It's sort of like saying that feats are an optional rule in 5e D&D. I feel that strongly about it. I think free archetype is one of the things that just cracks Pathfinder wide open and makes it extremely fun. A game without free archetypes, it would be playable, but I don't know if it would be enjoyable. So, if that makes sense. Like, as enjoyable, maybe. Anyways, the problem is, in this campaign, we're only allowed to have free archetype in Wizard or Druid. There might have been a third one, but I think it might just be that, Wizard or Druid. So none of us, to the best of my knowledge, made a Wizard or a Druid out of the 5 characters, because we didn't want, you know, if we're getting the other one for free, you know, like why bother? So I wanted to try a witch when I first heard about Pathfinder 2e witches, but then I heard that they were terrible. Just like a worse wizard. So then I was like, okay, well, maybe they'll fix it in the revisions, and they did. They didn't do a great job, but they did make it a very good playable class. They have a lot of inequity in the design of the different, I guess, subclasses of witch, and I am not embarrassed to say that I am playing the strongest subclass, which is Resentment. Now, thematically, I'd eventually like to switch over to, like, Fates, or Fated, or whatever the hell it is, even though, mechanically, it's just terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But it makes sense for my character in the story to have Resentment to start, and then maybe they switch over later on in the campaign. So we're getting the chance to respec at 5, 10, and 15. And I would assume at 20, but that's so far in the future. I don't know if we could respec it. I don't know how much game you play once you get to 20. So we'll have to see. Anyways, I have this blank world that I can check out monsters and build stuff in. I think it's working. Might have to turn on portraits. I don't know why that isn't just always on. Let's see. Character importer. Maybe it's tokens. Token markers. Token mapping package. Yeah, I probably want that. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I'll refresh this world. But we have this world open so that we could check on summon monsters and stuff like that. I also have the world for Strength of Thousands. I don't think you're going to see too many spoilers here. I don't think I have another scene that I can access so that you don't have to see this. Let me see. Yeah, I don't even have like a scene tab. Well, here we go. Nantambu. This is definitely not too many spoilers. Campus. That's not too bad. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Alright, so we'll keep this on the background. Alrighty. So here's the situation with Lotus, a witch. I really liked being a summoner, and I didn't want to be a summoner again. I wanted to be a witch, but witches have this move called Cackle, and man, it lets you summon 2 monsters at once, which I thought would be kind of cool. Technically, if you, well, I don't know if standard Quicken would let you do it or not, but maybe. Basically, in order to summon a creature, you have to spend 3 to cast a summoning spell. But to sustain it every round, because this ain't 5th edition D&D, to sustain it every round, you have to spend another action, which means that if you want to keep your first summon, you'll never be able to get a second summon out with the standard action economy. But if you cackle, you can sustain a spell as a free action. So you could summon a monster, cackle, summon another monster, and now, moving forward, you could take 2 actions to sustain your 2 summon monsters, and then 1 action to do something else. And I think you can cackle as many times as you have focus points, so you could get things cooking to have a lot of, like, summoned monsters on the board. Now, the problem with the summon monsters is they suck. They're just really bad. They're really bad. So we have to figure out a way that we can make them work with their limitations. So there's a guide that someone wrote that breaks down like every single summon. Let me see if I've got it. Lotus's useful links. All right. Oh, it's so bright. My eyes. It's fine. I don't mind. It doesn't hurt my eyes at all. It's great. I love it. Let's zoom in so we can see. You fit. Feels good. Exorcist Guide to Summoning in PF2e. So I had an idea here. Oh my gosh. My V2 face tracking is just ruined. I'm just gonna stick to this Ditto face for the rest of the thing. Oh god. What if we take this guide and we feed it into AI, and then it can break it down for us? That might be good. Let's see. Download it as PDF. This is my face. What are you talking about? Oh, I mean, you think it's a sexy face? Is that Hey. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm alright. It's fine. So let's download this. We'll call it PF2e Summoning Spells. Okay. And we're going to go over to the Robit. We're going to start a new one. We're going to call it PF2e Summoning Spells. Let's create a discussion about summoning spells for PF2e. I want you to learn about all of the available monsters I can summon. Then, whenever I need a specific monster for a specific task, comma, you can suggest one. And the spell level needed to cast it! Exclamation mark. I feel great. I'm very happy to be here. Okay. Alright. So, read and remember this PDF document. Then we're going to attach it. Yeah, go. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Attach it. There you go. Here, we'll do half and half. Okay. Ugh. Alright. So, I've reviewed the Exorcist Guide to Summoning in Pathfinder 2e, which provides comprehensive analysis of summoning spells, including ratings for different summoned creatures by spell level. The guide categorizes creatures based on their effectiveness in various situations. Great. Alright, then we want Archives of Nethys. Okay. Using that document and the website Archives of Nethys. No. We want the second edition one. There we go. Archives of Nethys. Found here. Go through and read and remember all of the monster stat blocks mentioned in the Exorcist. Oh, they spelled Exorcist wrong. Nice. Exorcist. I'm down for it. Guide to summoning. Searching the web. Browsing. It is now open. I'll go through the Exorcist Guide to Summoning and check monster stat blocks mentioned. I'll review and remember their stats and abilities to help you with summoning decisions. This process may take some time, so feel free to ask me for specific monsters or details as we go. Is there a specific monster or spell level you would like to go with? Yes. Okay. Are there any summon monsters? Wait. What are the summon monsters with innate spellcasting that I can summon at character level 5? Alright, at level 5 you can summon several creatures with innate spellcasting abilities. Some include a Shadow, a Succubus, and a Lilend. Okay. Get Suggestion, Charm, or Suggestion. Nice. Shadow can cast Invisibility on itself. That's pretty handy. Okay. What are some summon monsters level 1 to 5? 1 through 3. There we go. That are good for scouting and stealth. For scouting and stealth at spell levels 1 through 3, here are some good options. The Weasel, the Bloodseeker, the Hunting Spider, the Giant Tick, the Giant Opossum. Nice. Okay. So this is a good test because we know this works. All right. What is a okay. Can any summon monsters level 1 to 3 cast animal friendship or speak with animals? At levels 1 through 3, none of the standard summon creatures have the ability to cast animal friendship or speak with animals. You are wrong. We did it last session. Oh my god. Alright, so the guide is not as foolproof, or the AI isn't as foolproof as I would have liked. Alright. if we're defining our character by the fact that she summons things, we want to crack open as many options as possible. That means we need to respec to get ugh. Alright, that means we've got to respec to get access to primal magic. Alright, so let's see. What can we do about this? Alright, we'll go to Lotus, a witch. We'll get rid of these hero points. Don't need those. Alright, discard these cool cards. Didn't need those either. Alright. So, taking it from the top, we have to make sure that we don't forget to increase our attributes this time when we level up, because I think we're using partial advancement or some bullshit like that. As you can see, I can speak many languages. That's good. I've got a deity as Cosmic Caravan. I'm actually thinking I'll just change it to Nethys, because that's what I told everybody it was. And, like, that seems good. So we'll switch to Nethys. There we go. Ugh. Alright. Sponsored by Stranger, Catfolk, Nephilim, Witch, ethnicity, unknown age, languages. Fantastic. I do like that the world is big enough that they have different common languages. That's pretty cool. Alright. As you can see, my armor class is pretty trash. I'm almost 5th level and I only got a 17 armor class. I'm not allowed to wear any armor. Feels bad. Okay. So over here for equipment, I'm stuck with this animal staff. I could probably be doing more with this animal staff because it does have some pretty decent spells. I could be helping Vanji out quite a bit in fights and like give Vanji more action economy by casting, I don't know, Magic Fang or some shit. I have this ability, Reach. You can extend your spell's range. If the next action you use is to cast a spell that has a range, increase the range by 30 feet. So this is pretty damn good. And I always forget to use it. If it comes down to like, oh, I'm not close enough, I have to move. Why move? You know, why move? Now, I did take this Portents of the Harespics. I don't know. And it seems pretty cool. But I have to be within 30 feet of a creature that drops to 0. And I don't think Dom's going to let me just carry like ants in my pocket and just kill ants to trigger this ability. So we've never actually gotten it to work. We very rarely get to use any of our reactions because it's like setting up a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card in this fucking game. There's Fighter with their reactive strike, and then everyone else jumping through hoops, trying to get the planets to align, doing all kinds of dumb shit to try to get our reactions going. Other reactions that I have, enhancing circuitry from our magic masks, which is the homebrew element of this, which is pretty fucking cool. But I have to be targeted by or in the area of an electricity effect, so that hasn't happened yet. But I assume it will, because Electric Arc is the Eldritch Blast of this campaign setting. So over here for equipment, yeah, I got the Animal Staff. Animal Staff lets you cast Know the Way, which is how you find Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog. And then they've got Runic Body, which is, I guess, Magic Fang with a new name. And I could be casting this on Vanji, so that Vanji could kick more ass. I could also be casting it... Yeah, we also, more than any group I've ever seen, we spread our damage out. And it drives me fucking crazy. It's like we want everything to die at the same time. This isn't the movies. You know what I mean? Like, focus fire. Like, everybody needs to be fucking attacking the same monster. That's okay. Let's see. So, Runic Body, pretty useful. I think it's going to fall off a little bit more now that Vanji knows that there's a thing called hand wraps, and they can just apply their fucking runes to that. Summon Animal once per day. Not bad. Because we can send it off to die and do dumb shit like that. As far as my other equipment, I'm gonna be honest. I've been so run down and like distracted. I don't actually know half of what my character has going on. So this is part of why I'm streaming it, for some accountability here. Accountability. All right, let's roll down the thing. Explorer's clothing. Now, I could be putting runes in my fucking clothes. That's allowed. That is allowed. I checked. I think it's allowed. Let me ask a robot. Let's see. Eldamon for Pathfinder 2. We'll just ask this one. Can a spell caster without armor proficiency benefit from armor runes? A spellcaster without armor can wear armor with runes, but they won't gain the full benefit. Specifically, they would take a penalty to their checks. However, certain runes that provide benefits independent of the armor, like resistance, could still function as intended. Okay. Could have sworn there was an armor. Yeah. Is there a type of unarmored armor in PF2e? Yes. Unarmored defense. This is effectively armor that doesn't involve wearing armor. It represents a specific class feature. Boo. Bracers, though. Bracers of armor. Okay. Alright. So that might be something to look at. Alright, let's see what else we got. Because I could have sworn you could put a rune into clothing. Let me see. Let's check under the hood. Details. Look, there is a place to put runes. Okay. What is armor potency? Resilient rune. What does resilient rune do? Holy shit, it's expensive. Oh my god. Alright, potency rune. Fuck. I mean, every +1 matters. So I guess I need to put that on my to-do list. Let's see. Go over here. Alright, so we need to put get armor potency rune for clothes. Sweet. Okay. What else we got going on? Earplugs, silver bell, bracers of missile deflection. So here's another like reaction that I never remember I have. Once per day, a ranged weapon attack hits you but doesn't critically. I mean, that's the thing, right? If I get hit, I'm usually critically hit. A ranged weapon attack hits you but doesn't critically hit. You are aware of the attack and not off guard. You get a +2 circumstance bonus to AC against a triggering attack. If this would cause the attack to be a failure, the attack misses you. Alright, so why isn't this like showing up in my reactions list? Maybe we could browse for it? Let's see. Bracer? No? Alright. Bracers of missile deflection. Effect. Bracers of missile deflection. Yeah, man. It ain't showing up. Bracers of nothing. Okay. Equipment? Oh, maybe it's under equipment. Bracers of missile deflection. Okay. So if we go to here and we drag the bracers over. Nope, I think I just gave myself another pair of bracers. Probably. Let's see. Yes, we don't want to do that. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll just go in here and copy this. There we go. And we'll go here, create a reaction. Where is it? Ah, reaction. And this will be bracers of missile deflection. Cool. Alright. Paste it in and save. Cool. So now I will know that I have these bracers. Hell yeah. Maybe it's not worn or invested. I mean, it is. It's got the little gem lit up, and it's got the shirt lit up. Alright, then we got rope, signal whistle, Lotus's mask. Alright, so you ignore concealment caused by fog, smoke, and other obscuring vapors for 1 minute. Alright. And then it has something called enhanced circuitry, which we do have a reaction for. But if we go in here, I can grab this. Alright. And then we'll go here and we'll add a new action, and we'll call this action mask precision. There we go. Cool. To kind of remind us that we can do that. Resilience +1 to saving throws, not armor class. Well, I mean, I'll take +1 to all my saving throws. Alright, back over to this. We've got Crown of the Companion. Another thing that I don't actually remember that I can do. That doesn't have an action built for it, so I guess we'll build that too. Alright, so how this works is, once per day, you bow to an ally within 30 feet, sharing a magical bond between the two of you as if you cast Share Life, which I don't remember what that does. You forge a temporary link between the target's life essence and your own. The target takes half damage from all effects that deal hit point damage, and you take the remainder of the damage. When you take damage through this link, you don't apply resistances, weaknesses, or other abilities you have to that damage. You simply take the amount of damage. The spell ends if the target is ever more than 30 feet away from you. If either you or the target is reduced to 0, any damage from the spell is resolved, and the effect ends. Okay. Oh, property rune is +1 to AC? Got it, got it. Oh, okay. So why do I have this item other than the fact that, you know, I should have it? Let me see. Stories tell of a forgotten king who once loved his subjects so much he was willing to give his own life energy for them, using an object like the crown of the companion. Whether true or not, this majestic wooden crown bears elaborate carvings depicting that tale with images of a regal figure giving more and more of themselves to a throng of needy subjects. Oh my gosh, it's kind of spicy if you think about it. While wearing this crown, you get a +1 item bonus to diplomacy checks. Is that being factored in? I don't know. Let's see. Crown of the Companion. Yes, it is being factored in. Cool. I'm not giving this up to anybody. But that means I should probably make an effort to use this ability right here. Alright. So we'll go to items, actions, sorry. We'll go here and we'll do crown bonding. Cool. And then we'll paste this in. Alright, we need a double Pac-Man. You got a double Pac-Man for me? Let's see. Go in here. How do I make it show 2 Pac-Man? Category. Interact. None. Blah, blah, blah. Details. 2 Pac-Man. Hey, we did it. Okay. So now we got crown bonding, which is great. The link remains even if you move more than 30 feet away from them. Oh, shit! Okay. At the end of the spell's duration, your ally recovers 4d8 hit points. Shit. I should be using this stuff a lot more. Alright, it's good. It's good that we're doing this audit. I think everybody should do an audit of their character every now and then, because you might learn something. You know, you don't want to be the person at the table that doesn't know how to play. I'm serious. You don't want to be that person. Laura Bailey's a cutie. Ashley Johnson, adorable. It's no excuse. Learn the fucking game. All right, like that. Learn the fucking game. All right, what else do we got? A cat's eye elixir. You become sensitive to the most minute movements. For the next minute, you reduce the flat check to target hidden creatures by 5. Holy shit! That's really good. I feel like I should carry more of those around. All right. I'll add that to the standard shopping list. Let's see. Edit. There we go. We'll have another section for shopping. Cat's eye elixir. I hate missing attacks, and worse, like not even being able to target to make them roll the saving throw, and then Tom just rolls a natural 20 on every saving throw. That feels bad. All right, what else we got? Scroll of Dispel Magic. I have a Fanspo. That's nice. Potion of Emergency Escape is always good. Bananas, important. Scroll of Fleet Step. It feels like Fleet Step. You gain 30-foot movement to your speed. Last for... Do I know this spell? Let's see. I have many spell books. Spell preparation. Spell preparation. All right. What do we got in here? Fleet. Nah. So we need to feed this scroll to Nessa so that we could then have this spell. I think that's a good idea. All right. So Fleet Step. Dwag. Alright. And then we'll delete the scroll. Num. Okay. So we got poison. I don't really think I'm going to use poison anytime soon. I should probably give this to Ashalia. That's who I should give this to. Okay. Can I give it to Ashalia if they're not here? Maybe I could just throw it into the party loot. Let's see. The party stash. There we go. All right. We have 2 animal staffs. If we have 2 animal staffs, I would like to sell that one. All right. Let's get poison out of here. Got to get rid of the temptation of using this poison. Okay. Alright, so we got a little bit of money. Got a school bag. We got an initiate bracelet. That was fun. Disguise kit. It doesn't say what the disguise is. I'm going to put disguise kit, teacher, academic, professional. There we go. I'm assuming that's what it was, because we like snuck into that room. Or wait. Were we maintenance workers? We might have been maintenance workers. Okay. Repairman. There we go. I think that's what it was. Alright, we got soap. We got a repair toolkit. We've got figs, writing sets, drugs, more writing stuff, playing cards, oil, mirror, chalk. Okay. So we've accounted for our items at least. We can give fanspo to characters in our Pathfinder games. I mean, if when you put a fanspo up and you like give it to this character, then yeah, it would go to that character. That's the point of like having fans, you know? Like make a character people want to support and love, like Usopp, Brave Warrior of the Sea, the best character on One Piece. Just throwing that out there. I mean, just the best character of the whole show. I'm 900 episodes in. I'm qualified to tell you that Usopp is the best character on One Piece, and that's all I have to say on the matter. Okay. Let's see. Who's the second best character? Probably Tony Chopper. Probably. Yeah. Let's see. Slyforce mentions it takes 5 minutes before a new session to review character sheets. Bro, this is taking a lot more than 5 fucking minutes. We're on 35 minutes right now. Okay. So then we're going to go over to our spells. So we get Halcyon Magic. And I'm assuming with a respec that we can, like, redo this shit. Because I want to do Primal. I don't know why I picked Arcane. Let me ask the DM. Hold on. Hey, on level 5 respec, can I swap my Halcyon Magic to Primal instead of Arcane? I didn't pay attention when I set it up. So why would you want Halcyon Magic to be Primal? Here's why. As a witch, we have access to Occult. As a archetype wizard, we have access to Arcane. And then as a Halcyon, we could get access to Primal. That gives us 3 of the 4 types of magic. You need to have access to that type of magic if you want to use like scrolls and wands and shit like that. So like just dipping in to Primal here will allow us to use Primal wands, which is a big deal, especially if we're going to be doing a lot of summoning, because Primal, in my opinion, has the best summons in the game. So we definitely want that. So hopefully he will allow me to change it. I'm going to go ahead and just change it anyways, because I'm a cheater. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Gouging Claw is still a Primal, so it can stay there. It's actually, I must have done Primal because Arcane, I don't think Arcane Magic has Gouging Claw on it. So, yeah. Alright, anyways. So now we go over to formulas. I don't know how to craft. I don't have any crafting stuff. So let me go over to skills. Alright, so for skills, we have to focus on Arcana and Occultism, or we can't continue to level up our subclass and we will just suck at our main class. So we gotta do Occultism and Arcana. I'm putting points into these other things, but you can see that I had to go expert on Arcana and Occultism. I got a ton of lore. I've been using my skill feats. Excuse me, or my general feats. I can't remember which one it is. It might have been both. To get lore, because the lore you get with your background does not scale with your level, which sucks. But the ones that you get through the feat, they do actually scale up with your level automatically, and I think that's great. Alright, so let's see. Class DCs, all that's good. Now we go over to abilities. Oh, man. Feel great. Let's see. Land on your feet is, I guess, a cat person thing. When you fall, you take only half damage. And don't land prone. That's... what? I don't think I've ever fallen down, but that's really good. Right? Yeah, like, holy shit. Why? That's amazing. That's a really strong, like, racial ability. Oh my god. Alright, so I got my witch spellcasting. I got my familiar right here. I don't know why it says pet. I'm not sure what's going on there. Hex spells, patron, resentment, that's fine. Let's see. Evil Eye is completely cracked. Enfeeble, I'm hesitant to use any spells that Dom gets to make saving throws on, because, like, he just, historically, he just always resists anything I have to do. Yeah. Alright, so I got Lawbringer. This gives me a +1 bonus to saves against emotion effects, which I don't know if that ever comes up. So let me click on a will save. And holy shit, look at that. Lawbringer. It's been there the whole time. Hey. Alright. If you roll a success on a save against the emotion effect, you get a critical success instead. Holy shit! That's also really strong. So, like, is fear an emotion effect? Usually. Wow. Okay. Listen, I know what my character's about. Sort of. Alright, then we got Cackle, like the strongest shit ever. That's fine, that's staying. Then we got this Portents that we've never successfully used. I am very tempted to train out of it because I do intend to cripple my build even further by taking the Time Mage archetype, but the DM says I can't take it instead of like Wizard. So I have to actually sacrifice good witch abilities for shitty Time Mage abilities. But I want to honor the theme and the build of the character, so if that means making them suck even more for flavor, I guess that's what we'll do. I got this dubious knowledge. Your treasure of information, but knowledge comes when you roll a fail, but not a correctly fail. You learn the correct answer and an erroneous answer. This is so tedious to run. I asked Dom if I could do anything else, any other feat than this feat, and he's like, nah, dog, it's gonna be great. He didn't say it like that, but I don't think it's great. I don't like as a DM, I don't like running it, and I don't think as a player, like the DM ever remembers to do it, nor do any of the DMs on our server have enough poker skills or Among Us skills or whatever to fool you into picking the wrong one. We got additional lore, canny acumen for perception. It's like the only way to get training on perception if you're not, I don't know, a fucking fighter or... Anyways. Because, you know, the fighter needs something good. So down here, I guess rogues also get it. We got skill feat, primary aura sight. At 4th level in a branch, you uncover hidden techniques, blah, blah, blah. So aura sight. I don't ever use this ability, aura sight. You've learned how to read the natural auras of other living creatures. To do this, you must focus on a single living target without blinking for 1 minute. You can then perceive any or all of the following information. I can do this once per hour, and I just never remember to do it. So what if we... Hold on. Close all this shit. Alright, save. Alright, what if we actually started adding to the bar down here? That could be good. Alright. Aura sight. Probably need to use this more often. Yeah. Let's see. Then we've got Student of the Magambia, Primary Branch, Cascade Bears, Emerald Boughs, Additional Lore, Steeped in History, and Steeped in History. Was this such a nerdy campaign? Magambia Attendant Dedication. You devote much of your time. Nice. Okay, so that doesn't really do anything for us. Alright, then we got the effects tab. We don't have fanspo anymore, so we can get rid of that. And then we've got this. Okay. Alright, we have 8 minutes, and then I have to be somewhere else. So let me see what else. Path Builder. Load character. Google Drive. Lotus. Accept. Alrighty. Wow. This is it's quite the interface here. We'll go like this, and like this, and this. There. Alright. So over here, we've got Lotus, Ancestry, Catfolk, Witch, blah, blah, blah. And overall, I haven't deviated too much from this original build. So she's currently at level 20. We'll roll that back down to level 5. So I'm taking at level 5. Skill increase will be going into Arcana. I don't know why my Arcana is already expert. Hope I didn't cheat. Let me see. Yeah, my Arcana says expert and my Occultism says expert. I don't think they would both be expert yet. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, but those are from something different. Alright, what about... Skill feat. Skill increase. Alright. So, yeah. Okay. So we did Arcana too soon, I guess. Unless I got it from some other feature. Oh. Look who's in chat. Anyways. Let's see. Could be from school archetype? Ooh, that's true. Does school archetype give bonuses like that? Let me see. Oh, maybe it's from Halcyon Magic? It could be from Halcyon Magic. Get a +1 bonus. Gambian Dedication. Halcyon Dedication. You devote much of your study to Halcyon Magic, gain 2 common Halcyon cantrips and 2 common first-rank Halcyon spells. In addition to being able to cast your Halcyon spells via your Arcane or Primal spell slots, you also gain a first-rank Halcyon spell slot. You can use your Halcyon spell slot to spontaneously cast your Halcyon spells. Okay. Let's see. No, that doesn't seem to jive either. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, we have that taken care of then. Ability boost. We are going to be boosting intelligence when we go up to level 5. So it's not going to be much of a boost there. We're also going to boost Constitution. Looks like Constitution is already boosted. I'm just going to trust whatever mods are controlling that shit in game. Alright, skill training. Apparently we get another skill. Of acrobatics, medicine, nature, stealth, survival, and thievery. I'm trying to figure out what would be a good throwaway skill that we're never going to improve. Thievery, you're just going to get caught doing stuff, or you're going to burn through a lot of lockpicks. Acrobatics, I mean, I feel like maybe acrobatics. Medicine, yeah, probably medicine. Probably medicine. If you're not like going hard on thievery, you think stealth is really going to keep you safe from like most of the stuff at our level? Like, the problem with skills is like, unless you are maintaining the skills, they're just not very viable. But I feel like training in medicine unlocks things that you wouldn't normally have access to. So, maybe? Yeah, I'll probably just go medicine then. Alright, so for Ancestry feat, I'm going to take Scion of Many... but my Perception is the default for initiative, and my Perception is really high. Alright. So... Nephilim, I'm taking the thing where you get a second Ancestry feat. So she's going to take Hellspawn. Your lineage descends from devils, conniving schemers of hell. You're skilled at noticing lies and twisted words as you're constructing them. You are trained in deception and legal lore. If you are already trained in deception from your background or class, you instead become trained in the skill of your choice, and then you also gain the Lie to Me skill feat. I felt like that was pretty good. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. I do kind of like Muse Touched, because your blood sings with the liberating power of the Azatas, living embodiments of freedom from the wild realm of Elysium. You get +1 circumstance bonus to escape. When you roll a critical failure on a check to escape, you get a failure instead, and when you roll success, you get a critical success instead. That seems really fucking good. So maybe we'll switch over to that. But then we kind of want access to acrobatics then, so that we actually have a chance of escaping. Other ones that were kind of cool, Grimspawn, it gets you Die Hard general feat, which is pretty cool. Angelkin, not so much. You get the multilingual skill feat if you speak Empyrean. And then Pitborn, it's pretty cool. You train athletics. And then you get any one common first level feat with a prerequisite in athletics. Yeah, Die Hard might be worth it because, I mean, I'm getting my ass beat. You know what I'm saying? But I could look at, instead of Scion of Many Planes, we could look at some of these others. I mean, I have to go to a meeting in like a minute, but... Extraplanar Supplication. You can cast a chosen spell once per day as the first rank divine innate spell. Kind of cool. Catnap. It's pretty fun. You sleep for 10 minutes, after which you gain temporary hit points equal to your level that lasts for 1 hour, and you can do that every hour. I mean, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Blessed Blood. Whenever a fiend, undead, or creature with a weakness to holy drinks your blood or deals piercing or slashing damage with its jaws, fangs, or similar attack, it takes 1d6 spirit damage. Oh, baby. What else? Nephilim Resistance. You gain one of the following energy resistance types. Acid, cold, electricity, fire, or sonic. Fire resistance. Pretty nice. The damage you typically matches your extraplanar entity associated with your bloodline. Let's see. Well groomed. You are fastidious about keeping clean. You get a +2 circumstance bonus to saving throws against disease. If you roll a saving throw against disease, you get a critical success instead. That's pretty good. If you have a different ability that would improve the save in this way, such as the Battle Hardened Fighter with class feature, you roll a critical failure on the save, you get a failure instead. That's pretty good. Skillful Tail. You can perform simple actions with your tail, such as opening an unlocked door. Your tail can't perform actions that require fingers. That's kind of neat. Got a familiar, though. Let's see. It's a tough call. That is a tough call. This one's great, too. Light Paws. You can balance on your toes to step carefully over obstructions. You stride and then step, or step and then stride, ignoring difficult terrain during this movement. That's really good. Catfolk are kind of nuts. Like, all the Catfolk stuff is absolutely amazing. Further proof that Pathfinder's just run by furries. Anyways, I didn't really accomplish what I wanted to, other than finding more questions, but I did clean up my sheet a little bit. All right, I gotta go. I'll see you guys maybe in an hour or something for some Pathfinder Kingmaker prep. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.